Two dudes back again. We're back again. Shout out open-minded folk through every multiverse. Checking out another track. We were going through a bunch of Big Crit songs, but we've done like 4, 5, 6 of his albums on Patreon, full albums and shit. So
who is it?
The Big Crit. We were just checking out like
Right,
what song we haven't reacted to. I'm
Yeah.
sure there's some out there, but we've done so many of his full albums. So, but we've done a couple, 1 or 2 from this one, Masta, Killah, No Set Date album.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we did this.
School.
RZA.
What are you doing? Hold on.
What are you doing home from school so early? You shouldn't be back for another 2 hours. Now answer me. What are you doing home?
I got suspended.
Suspended? For what?
Nothing.
A good student like you don't get suspended for nothing. Now why were you sent home?
Because I'm black.
Banging on the lunchroom table, I used to spectate and watch some of the MC greats throw verses back and forth. I didn't have the heart to step forth. I used to take it home to write some of my own, but still I wasn't ready to touch the microphone. The back staircases of school was filled with blunt residue, a broken light bulb in the crew, a man or two banging on the wall while a few MCs shoot the breeze. I'm just passing through. I might have took 2 off the trees. We fiend for this hip-hop quarantine. Listen out for the walkie-talkies of the day.
School. Sat in the back of the class with my hand up. 2 rounds of liberty guards got my man up. Grew up in the kitchen, 5 days suspension. Country said the teacher was lying about the Indians. Trying numbers with the discovery of Columbus and brain numbers. And all you see that came from us. They copied carving, I learned about God. Then tagged a logo on the book margin. And just like a New York riot, she stood quiet and asked me, does he speak to me in private?
Mr. Jakes, you acting like a fool, huh? You know these rules that we have in these schools. You want the quiz? Think y'all cool, cause you walk through these halls with the 12 jewels.
Fashion laces and tricolor sneakers. I stood like a man and I questioned my teacher. Why don't we speak about the wisdom of the sages and how they grew up black out in the dark ages? And when they got light, did they whitewash the pages? In the Inquisition, why was Christian thrown in cages? And why would they try to destroy the nation with the birth control and brain control fluoridation? And why it seems like half the school is racist? She said, "Facing the office." We about faces.
Pen in my paper with the proper title. Who wrote the Holy Quran and Bible? Being that person with a set ability makes me responsible for the uncivil. The next morning as I entered the building, a cipher going on in the guards building. My hot chocolate spilling. At the 5th period, let's cut out. Go back some chicks up at Tilden. Wonderful had the rental. Nobody beats the biz instrumental, attracting a few. Nothing really poppin', let's slide the Clara Barton. Bumped into a few good brothers from Morgan Martin. Mention Norman Thomas. Had chicks, gotta hit flicks and take you shopping. True indeed. I thought Sharon J had the one that I need. Mary Bertram, Julia Richmond is in fashion. Eli Whitney, sing the song with me. Sisters from Washington, Earth, swing her arm. Brothers in Jeff, put a fire alarm. Rude ones from Rasmus, Western House, money makers, matching up on the hip shakers.
What are they saying? School's out.
Slow down.
They not on my level, but I can sit down with the OGs from there and make it major. You know what I mean? Right. But we not doing that until we get this business settled. And even while we doing that, we're trying to get the Wu-Tang niggas, because I love them niggas. I feel as though they represent the East Coast how we represent the West Coast. And I loved it. Loved it.
I always thought Tupac was
Born in New
East
York.
Coast.
Born in New York.
Maybe he always says that he's West Coast.
He just, yeah, you know, I don't know, he was just crazy on claiming, like, when he moved out there, I guess, so he's born in New York, he went to the Baltimore School of Arts with Jada Pinkett, when they were teenagers, and then he moved to, Marin County, California, but he moved to, like, the poor-ass neighborhood again, and just, I think from, like, the late 80s on, he was just in California, just, you know, so he just always claiming Cali, you know. But really, Tupac was, I never thought about, I thought he was just like a world artist, global, because, you know, there's, to this day, there's like people painted murals of him all over the world. You know,
I mean,
his
remember,
face is on the
when I was a
wall in
teenager,
like Africa
like,
and shit, and like all
on the
these different
TV,
countries.
even on the news and stuff, like there was always the there was another, you know, violent thing happened because of the East Coast, West Coast, you know.
It's more media driven than anything. It's one of those things,
But yeah, that's why, like, Tupac to me was West Coast, and like I think Biggie was East, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
And then he'd go over to the West Coast all the time and
well, then they just
put
had
out a
that
rap,
news.
like a music video of like driving yachts and like,
Yeah, did you
palm
see
trees.
that? Did you see that news though recently, where they just said they arrested the guy that shot Tupac, or he was in the car or whatever?
I remember.
They
I mean,
arrested
there's all kinds
somebody
of
recently.
videos out there where, like, I saw like police officers saying like, "Well, we're
27
not
years
investigating we killed the guy who killed Tupac." Like I saw that video.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
There's all types of shit.
yeah. But I mean, yeah, somebody, you know,
All right, let's do
it's
another
pretty
one.
cool.
Did that sound familiar to you? School, the one we just did.
I never heard that before.
That was crazy, huh? The lyric, how they were going back and forth and shit.
Yeah,
There's,
but I mean,
Masta Killah.
they were like everything they were rapping about is still relevant today.
Yeah.
Like all the, you know, the
Wonder
way
when this album
the
came out.
curriculum is the lie. School is good, but the curriculum they're teaching is not accurate.
Let's check this one out.
Part of a complete dance break.
Grab the microphone. When is this album? 2004. Okay, that's when this album came out. It's turned off for this video.
It's like salutation, greeting, ladies and gents. Good evening, I'm your speaker for the evening. Get up out your chair, throw your hands in the air, have drinks on me. It is slow though, each dose well potent. Some particle compound into one article. The headline read, shall I proceed? Hell yeah, we'll let the turntable spin like a chrome on a G-Wag Benz. Let's begin. Yo, spit that shit that make niggas wanna lick they block. When I grab the microphone, I can't stop to drop that shit that make you get down on your face with the gun to ya. Ladies in the club, they frontin' like my brothers in the club, we trying to get look another smash hit. My niggas from the boulevard, East New York squad in the yard getting gripped. At least 25 a clip, 100 men stomping your face, the wolves barking. Careful, you might get trampled, caught flashing. Wrap 'em in a mask you take, Jimmy Baskin. Murder was the case when the crowd break full. I and Mike Duel held down by the poolside. Along came a spider, spun spools in a cipher. Swing with all your might, let's spray from the sawed-off pipes. The knockover type, the ghetto hype slang. Flow roll like water off the brim when it rain. I am making, checkmating, no escaping. We taking, yo, spit that shit that make niggas wanna lick they Glock. When I grab the microphone, I can't stop to drop that shit that make you get down on your face with the gun to ya. Ladies in the club, they frontin' like my brothers in the club, we trying to get so terrifying, so electrifying. Y'all niggas can't deny, it's so death-defying. Also unique, it's so much heat on the turntable wax when I speak on the beat. 1, 2, throw it up like you came to give it up. Drop something in the collection cup for the cause of the 16 bars, fast cars and jewelry. Fine silk Cantonese wine, make the rhyme shine bright on the 7th continent. Take it to the fullest extent, go anywhere and live. Yo, spit that shit that make niggas wanna lick they Glock. When I grab the microphone, I can't stop to drop that shit that make you get down on your face with the gun to ya. Yeah, P Diddy, I know you're dancing, crowd still moving, ladies grooving when the guards show improving. Shit with something like that, I can't remember how to, you know what I mean?
Once this song started, like there was no break. It just kept going.
Fucking cool ass album. Songs we checked out.
Yeah, they're solid.
Such a good fucking album.
Well thought out.
That last track we did was insane, man. School was nuts. So like,
Makes sense.
this
He's in
year was
Wu-Tang. You know what I
smooth.
mean?
Yeah, and I guess he was like the last, back in the day, he was like the last recruited member at the time. I think, like, I mean, Killah&RZA-Priest, like, you know, like we know he's on, like, Liquid Swords, the Bible song. It's exactly the same as the one he put on his debut or whatnot.
His debut one was better.
Everyone says, oh, it's the exact same shit. I think there's variations in the mix.
There's a slight
but,
thing that...
I think Killah&RZA-Priest was like the 10th kind of member and shit. You know what I mean? So, they already had 10 members, like, way back when, really. Then we said they started off with like 8 or 9, but Killah&RZA-Priest was there, and then Redman's considered Wu-Tang, and at this point it just keeps going.
How many are there?
I mean, to this day, there's probably, I mean, they consider like Dave Chappelle Wu-Tang. Even like RZA or somebody said that, so one of the members said that, but it's probably like 20 or 30 of them. Wu-Tang! But yeah, I mean, they're just Wu-Tang and Cypress Hill, like the greatest groups in hip-hop, I'd say, because they're still fucking going. You know what I mean? They can still come together today, like, whenever they want, and go play live anywhere.
Yeah.
Go to fucking Japan and just kill it wherever. There's not really groups anymore. You know what I mean? Like, think about rap nowadays. Like, I think I thought about that once recently, but it's all solo. There's no groups. There were so many, like, that was, like, all there was groups for, like, the longest time. Back in the 80s and 90s and shit. Think about all the groups. I mean, there were solo artists too, but even Eric B and Rakim, like, there's some story why they had both their names. I think back in the 80s, like, producers were the DJ was the more up front. You know what I mean? The rapper was, like, not the fucking star attraction, like in the early, mid-80s and shit. It was always the DJ, so.
Like Run DMC.
It's crazy how it flipped. Dude, Run DMC just crossed over so many, like, they broke down so many doors and shit, barriers. Beatles of fucking hip-hop, son. We out! Peace till next time. Wu-Tang that shit.